Sister Mary Catherine today is going to talk to us about the wait list. So I'm going to let you get started.
Okay. I wanted to go over a couple of things about the wait list. Initially, we had sent out the wait list report format that we didn't that we wanted quarterly, but we didn't realize that there was a lot of information that is often requested of us that we needed to be able to provide at a very short period of time. So we started looking and we realized that half of the AAAs are still submitting the old waitlist report, which is the numbers with their invoices, and then they're also sending in that quarterly report that we requested. The rest of the AAAs are just sending in the quarterly report. So what we wanted is to incorporate one report that included all the information that we needed, because at any given moment we could be called to say how many people are on the wait list in this county or in this district or in these 2 or 3 districts, and we have to be able to have those numbers within minutes. So that was the reason for us talking about it today, because the waitlist report is going to change just a little bit. It's going to look the same, and what I have, I'll kind of show it to you. And if you can you see this? Okay. We developed this waitlist report that you can use. Some already have a report similar to this, and it could work. Just send it to Kelly, Jennifer, and I, and we can just see, make sure it's going to work. A couple of people have already done that. But what you can do is you can use this one. It totals, if you can see, it has all the information that we had previously asked for, as well as all the programs that we would be needing information on, and then it automatically totals at the bottom. One thing's different is that this is not, the waiting list is not set by funding source, it's set by the service or the program. So if it's home delivered meals, we only want the number of home delivered meals, because sometimes you don't know whether or not they're going to be home care or C2 until they're opened up. So we'd rather have all that information in one number. The same thing goes for personal care and homemaking. Don't separate those out, just put them together, and then that way, because whenever they usually ask for it, they'll ask how many people need personal care or how many people need meals. And we have to just add those numbers together anyway. And we don't want to make sure that some people were adding them together, some people were separating them. We want to make sure we don't duplicate any numbers as well. So we just like one number for those programs. There is a guideline sheet that you will be given, and we can give that to you. We'll send it out with the waitlist report. Basically, we want it in Excel format. Do not scan and send it, because often it makes it very difficult to read. Like I said, the wait list is based on service and program, not funding source. If you have similar reports, just send them to us and we'll review them. We still want it separated by county, and if you can see on the sheet at the bottom, I've added sheets for different counties, and you can just put the county name at the bottom. If you have more counties, you can copy and paste that onto a new sheet. Just by adding a new sheet over, and you can copy and paste it over. If you need more lines in the spreadsheet here, you would just add more rows in this area. So I wouldn't think you would need to for each county. And I can do this, if you want to use my sheet, if you already have one available, that's fine. But if you could have a sheet that actually has all the totals for the district, that would be great. I think most of the ones I've seen so far have that availability already. But I would like to have a district total, and then it's broken up by county if possible. It already includes all the totals. So like I said, once you enter in the number, I have an example here. It's Jane Doe. She is on the waiting list for personal care and home delivered meals. And as you can see, that's already totaled at the bottom. We want, the idea is that you would purge your waiting list quarterly and then submit that for your quarterly after you've purged your waiting list. And we want it submitted to DAIL aging@ky.gov. And if everybody could just send it to the same spot, that way we know where it's at and where to find it. And you can send that in an encrypted format as well. Is there any questions related to the format or the spreadsheet that I've showed?
And if you do have questions, just let us just send those via email,
Okay.
so we can get those back. Catherine will get those back out to you. That way we can answer everybody.
We will send this report. You can use it if you want to, but many people already have one that they're using that's similar to this, and that should work. Just let us see it to make sure, and then we will send the guidelines with it as well.
Okay.
Just real quickly, the quarterly reports are due on October 15th, January 15th, April 15th, and July 15th. And we're still waiting on some of the reports. So if you have not submitted your first round of reports, this new report will not be due until January. So that way it kind of gives us some time to work with it. But we want to make sure that you have a little time for the adjustment. But the way we wanted the first report, that report, just send it the way we initially requested, and we'll need it as soon as possible if you haven't already sent it. And I think that's all I have, Betty.
All right. So what we'll do is we'll send this out to everyone once we get done recording this afternoon, and we'll send those dates out in the email as well. If you have questions, you can email Sister Mary Catherine, and she will get a response back to you. We appreciate you joining us today, and for those who missed, once you get the link, you can share it with anybody else who you feel is needed. Have a good day and happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.